Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tinmans Corner channel. I'm your host Jeffrey Tinman Taylor, and today, once again, I scored a lot of Santas. Now, I think I'm going to start off with the one you probably saw in my shorts, which is this hand-painted old world Santa ornament. I picked it up because it looked neat, vintage. Picked it up over at a flea market that was set up in our local movie theater area. That was the only decent Christmas thing I saw I liked over there. It hangs on my tree. Now, these two up the front came from Granddad's Antique Store. A person had a booth that was full of these things in boxes. And I said, "Oh, Mom, I need to get these." So I did. This one is just like a traditional Santa Claus with I don't know what you call it, like a horse head staff. And he's holding a toy soldier in his hand. But look at the detail of his coat. And I was surprised that it was still in good condition. The person that was selling these kept them in the boxes. And his beard looks like it just got caught in the wind. I don't know the actual name of this one. Hold on. I got the box over here. Oh, it's just called Santa Claus with Sack. That's all it's got on the box. But I love the detail work of this one, and I like collecting these type of Santas as well, them cloth teeth ones, and trying to find some that are in decent shape or hard to come by. Now, the next one is actually a Macy's Santa, made by the same people that made this guy. It's made by Holiday Lane, what I found out. And I am so fascinated of how the Macy's Santa looks in the parade every year. And when I saw this, I said, yeah, I got to get this guy. Love the fact that he has bells all over his hat, coat, and pants. I think the only thing that needed to be fixed was the sack going into his hand, but other than that, he's good to go for this year. So let me move him out of the way and introduce you guys to these two. Now these two are made by Holiday Time Company. This one is just like one of those old world looking Santas or outdoorsman Santa. I just love the detail work on this. It looks vintage. Looks like something you pick up at a store in the 70s or 80s. And this one is more of a traditional looking Santa. But he's got like a long list and got a sack on the side of his body, and he's holding a globe with a magnifying glass right here in his hand. And turtle dove just sitting on his shoulder. And I was looking at the list right here, and I was like, "Oh, I see my dad's name on here. I'll be darned." Nope. Okay. It might have been another Santa I saw that had a list that had my name on it, but this one, all I see was my dad's name and John, Henry, Helen, John, Biddy. I never heard of a girl named Biddy. Anyway, yeah, your name's on here, on this list. And finally, these two came from our local Durham Rescue Mission thrift store, as well as this guy. He's another cloth teak Santa, but I do not know who made him because he just came without a box. And the only thing wrong with him is his belt right here, as you can see. Mom just needs to reglue him, that's it. So we get all these problems fixed. I'll show them to you in like either my updated Santa Claus collection video or this year's Christmas home tour. You'll see them. And he's carrying a big sack too, full of what looks like greenery. Hardly any presents in it. I thought he was cool. He was the only decent Santa they had at that store besides these two. So that's going to be it for now, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed this latest Santa Claus haul video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more Santa Claus or Christmas content like this. As always, this has been another successful installment of the Tinmans Corner Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor, and I say that's a wrap, and have a nice day, buddy.